What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. It is January the 6th on a Thursday in 2022, and we're going to start off the day with talking about a platform that has been the most exciting platform so far in 2022, but one of the many exciting platforms we have here at BOJ, and that is Futurestrade.io. That's right, Futurestrade is doing amazing things. They have a promotion going on that's really killing, and people are really jumping into this thing. There's been a lot of success already, and we're just excited to be a part of the growth. I consider myself one of the pioneers in Futurestrade, even if nobody else doesn't. All right, so before I get started talking about Futurestrade, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube that's showing you guys how I'm cranking that crypto on many different platforms. Nothing more, nothing less. I know I'm in a lot, but just bear with me because that's just how I roll here at BOJ. If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Now, I'm going to jump into the dashboard of my Futurestrade, and I'm just going to talk about some of the things that are going on right now. Now, yesterday when I came on, I said to everyone, hey, look, there's 10 spots left. All right, there's only 10 spots left. Well, Dylan decided that he wanted to open it up one more time. Don't know if this is going to be the last time. I thought last time was the last time, but we all know, when promotions are running really well, why not? Why not give people another opportunity? Why not? And I believe that some of the people that had been waiting for their original plans to come to fruition and to pay out, they're waiting for those on a timestamp, just like all of us that newly invested, but they invested a month ago. So they're now waiting on their returns now, and they want to be a part of this plan, and they want to use some of their monies that they've earned from their deposit coming back to jump into the new plan. And Dylan knows this, and he's very aware of this, and he's okay with it. He was trying to give them more time by adding more slots. But the slots keep filling up, and I really don't know if they're from anybody that has already made a deposit. As far as my downline looks like, it looks like a bunch of new people getting these 10K slots at 4%, and it's really very promising. It's an amazing thing that they're doing right now. Obviously, I am a fan of Futurestrade. We don't fall in love in this space, but you have some that are just there for a long time. You got those really good friends that are just there for you forever, and they're not really the longest friends that you've had. Maybe you just find a friend and you really start clicking. Then you start spending every day with each other. Next thing you know, y'all are like two peas in a pod. That's how I feel about Futurestrade. Right now, me and Futurestrade we're getting our relationship strong. We're almost two peas in the pod. We ain't got all the way there yet because we're still learning each other. You know how that goes. But Futurestrade, I have almost just south of 90,000 in this platform, and I've been talking about this goal that I have. Some of you know what I'm talking about, but for those that don't, I have a goal of $5,000 a day. So in order to do that, of course, I got to have my own skin in the game. But of course, I got to keep promoting I have to keep talking about my experience here in Futurestrade. But I believe I have to get to like 130-something thousand in the active deposit to make $5,000 a day just from my 4% packages. Of course, I'm going to be jumping at the highest percentage now. It only makes the most sense. So I would just wait until that accumulates and then, of course, jump in at the higher percentage. And that'll help me fulfill my goal of $5,000 a day. If I know I can count on $5,000 a day, even for a month long, it'll be worth it. All right? That's just me. And there's a bunch of new stuff that we're looking forward to coming to Futurestrade. We've talked about the fact that they're looking to add a trader. So what that's going to enable us to do is going to enable us to get paid 7 days a week and not just Monday through Friday, which is amazing. If you are one of those people that got a 10K package and you're looking to get your bonus, here is what you need to do, all right? And this is for all of you that are jumping in and for all of you that have people that are jumping in, because you're going to want to have this information too, okay? You want to know how much they invested and what their username is. All right. If it's you that invested, of course, you need to know what your username is and how much you invested. You want to go to this We're Online section in the chat box and talk to them. Tell them your username and how much you invested, or if it's somebody in your first level downline and they got in, they qualify for this 10% bonus here. You and them. If you put in, you get the bonus and your upline gets 10%. All right. So to make sure that happens, make sure you go ahead and get into this chat box. Make sure you have a username and just the number that they, if it's 10,050, type in $10,050. If it's 15,000, type in 15,000. All right. So you just want to put the username and that stuff there. All right. Make sure you get your bonuses, people. That's money that's out there for you. And it's really not that hard to get it, especially if you've done the work to either put in 10K to get at this promotional period of 4% daily, or if you encouraged or talked to someone else about getting into this 4K daily plan starting at $10,000. Here's the great news. They've added 20 more slots. Okay. We were talking about this a little earlier. I think I got a little bit sidetracked, but here's what Dylan did. Dylan has added 20 more slots for a total of 30 slots left. Okay, so it's gone from 10 up to 30 now. All right, so he's got a little bit of more time. If my bold proclamation can still, even though they're extending it, I still believe these packages will be gone by the weekend. I've been talking about this since last week, and it's been going on continuously because Dylan continues to add more plans. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. He adds more slots. That's cool with me. Go ahead, add more slots to give us more opportunity to get on in here. Me included. If I decide to put in 10,000 more, I still get investor bonus and upline bonus. So, hey, keep on extending, Dylan. I don't mind. It's just helping me get to my goal of 5K a day, which is really going to allow me to diversify really well, and it's going to allow me to provide what I need to provide for me and my family. And some of you guys got goals of a number that works for your bag, what you have goals for. Maybe it's 100 a day. Maybe it's just 50 a day. Maybe it's 1,000 a day. All right? This is something that I personally believe that I can build, and it will last me for a long enough time. So if I believe that it'll last me that long, then you're free to believe whatever you want to believe. You're free to choose whatever you want to choose for you and your own house. Obviously, my belief is high. All right. I wanted to highlight something because this is the work of the team. I cannot do this just myself. I know that I get on here and I talk a lot about these platforms, and I know I don't tell anybody what to do. That's all purposeful because we all understand what goes on in this space. We all understand the risk, and we all understand that we need to be making our own decisions for our own families, right? That should be a common understanding here. But what I want to say is shout out to the BOJ squad. Everybody that's under BOJ, shout out to you right now. I can't call a whole bunch of names. I got people calling my phone. Look, 150 referrals, 60 of them are active. That's pretty impressive. All right. We have a total team turnover right now of $339,670. We're over $250,000 in total turnover. So I just want to say shout out to the whole team. You can do this too. Not everyone can do the YouTube thing. Not everyone is a good speaker. Not everyone is this or that. But you have to find that way that works for you. And go ahead and get out there and kick butt. Let people know and understand, let them know that there's risk in this space. There is. That's just the way it works. And if you're not willing to take the risk to earn like this, that's okay. You don't have to. I heard a quote yesterday. I was looking in one of the Telegram groups, and somebody said, sitting on the bench only gets splinters in your butt. They used another word for butt. I ain't going to curse on here. But y'all understand what I'm saying. Sitting on the bench only makes your butt hurt. It only makes you butt hurt. Because you'll watch all of us making these gains and doing all this amazing stuff. and you're still sitting on the bench day after day after day after day after day after day. Some of you are like that. Some of you will sit here and watch me withdraw $43,000 and not try to get that piece of the pie for yourself. Some of you have jealous hearts, and they're like, well, how's he doing that? Save that drama for your mama. Go work that out with her. We're here to win. We understand the losses. We understand the lessons. But we are here to win. And I believe that Futurestrade.io has the right pieces in platforms like these to win. They even have an exchange on the inside of the platform. So if you put in Tether, I see a lot of people that put in Tether. If you put in Tether and you want to withdraw in Litecoin, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you see some stuff in the market you want to take advantage of, and you want to withdraw to your wallet at that price in the market, you can do that by exchanging it right here before you even pull it out. And the exchange rate is 0 to 1%. And I say 0 because BNB is 0%. You can switch that out. You can switch it out to BNB for free. So, guys, I'm excited about this. I want to talk about real quick, for those of you that are still watching, this ad fund portion. Now, a lot of people talk about, oh, well, I don't have all the money right now, but I want to put some money in, and then I want to put the rest of the money in a couple of days. Can I do that? And I say to them that yes, you can, but make sure you do it in the ad funds part and not the your investments part. Because if you start, the invest now part, because if you start a plan in the invest now part, say you had $3,000 and you had $7,000 coming later, and you wanted to get in this 4% plan. Do not start a plan with that $3,000. Just put add fund, put in $3,000, make sure that it gets into your dashboard account balance, and then when you have the rest of the money, you go to add fund again, and you go in here and you deposit in the same place you want to put it. So if it's $3,000 now, you come back with $7,000, you want to top up and do $3,000 the first time, spend it, do that, and then you do the second round. And then at that point, you can go to invest now. You can come here, you can scroll down, pick your plan, and it'll have something here that says add funds with balance, or add funds with Bitcoin balance. Then you'll be able to do that. All right. Of course, I can't show you that right now because I just did a withdrawal not too long ago. And then before we get out of here, y'all know I love to show batch IDs, and that this thing has been paying. So of course I got 2 withdrawal requests that I just did this morning, but everything else, I'm talking batch ID after batch ID after batch ID. If you're getting paid by Futurestrade, you should make a comment, like this video, share it with your friends, whatever you want to do. Because if you're getting paid, somebody else could be getting paid as well. All right? Ask me how I know that. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all I wanted to share about Futurestrade right now. Oh, no, it's not. We got one more thing. I want to share this with you guys. There's some announcements coming up on the 9th of January at 7 p.m. UK time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right? I'm going to go ahead and pull the Telegram up, and I'm going to show you what's going on here in Futurestrade. All right? So here it is. There's a live stream on the 9th, and this is on the Facebook channel. It's usually always posted or live streamed on the YouTube channel as well. So please, guys, if you're involved with Futurestrade, please get on social media. Find the Facebook group, Futurestrade. If you're already in, you should have gotten an email that tells you and gives you the link exactly where to find those, all right? And it's going to be at 7 p.m. UK time, which is 2 p.m., I believe, EST, all right, Eastern Standard. Then you do your comparisons from wherever you are in the world, all right? They're going to have a new upcoming 10-day package. Now, we all know that most of the plans start at 20 and up, okay? But they're adding a new 10K short-term package. I believe this is to build the belief of the new people that aren't really ready to make that big jump. And we'll see what they offer, all right? It says up to 30% bonuses. So we'll see. You know I love a bonus. I love me a bonus. Adding people into the academy, All right, they're going to talk about doing that and how that's going to work. They're going to do a free giveaway. So I'm sure the terms of that free giveaway are going to be available soon, if not the date of the live stream. And new Telegram group for investors. Gotta love that, because the one that's here right now is so full of people that are new and fearful and want to say the S word all the time and all of that stuff. I can't take it. I can't take it. I deal with it. But you got to understand where I'm coming from. Because I've been doing this for a while, I understand that there's always going to be new people that have fears and doubts and all that stuff. That's cool. But if you watch me, you should know what mentality you have to be in this space. You cannot be one that's scared and fearful. You cannot be one that's willing to drop the last bit of something into these platforms, being unreasonable with their risk. You cannot be that kind of person. You have to be one that is willing to manage risk, learn from losses, and be willing to stick things out and win. I see people even complain about wanting to pull their deposits out because they have emergencies. Now, I get it that some platforms will allow you to do that, quote unquote, for a fee, and as they should charge a fee, because when you put money in these platforms, you got to be prepared to lose it. Sometimes you got to be ready to lose in order to win. You got to be willing to, I know that sounds like you're risking it all, but you have to be able to deal with a loss if it happens and move on. That's the most important part. You move on. Anyway, I know I rant on that Telegram thing, but this is just why I don't have a Telegram, because I can't deal with all the people saying the S word and all these people asking the same questions over and over and over again, not reading FAQs, and the information is right there in your face, all this different stuff. It's just a lot. I just can't deal with it. And then, of course, a new Telegram group for the Academy. Of course, that's going to be great, because I'm sure he's going to be dropping some trading tidbits and some tips for all of us and different stuff like that. My interest in this trading class has increased as I continue to see Dylan's success and him talking about things that are happening in the market, him being able to capitalize on his trades. And we're talking about not just the regular thousands of dollars worth of trades or tens of thousands. He's making like 60K, 100K, 40K, one whole Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know he's just a pro. So shout out to Dylan. All right, I wanted to share that with you guys. That is it. Please put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you in all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun. If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. All right, there's 30 slots left now. 30 slots. They keep adding slots. They would be gone by now. So just wanted to share that with you guys as soon as I could. Again, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I will see y'all on the next one. It is still thriving and not bull jiving here at Futurestrade. I'm loving it, and y'all should be too. Hey, if you're winning, like the video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.